Hope you're doing good wherever you are. I want to thank you for commenting, subscribing, rating, leave me messages, etc. Let's say it together, it's all good. Please continue to do so. Today I have a review for you of the iPhone 5 Mapi Tion case in red leather. I'll put a link where you can get this, their website, mapicases.com, the Amazon link in the description box, as with all good links such as the link to my Twitter. So please go check the description box out, always good information in there. Here's the box, you can read that, oh you can't read that, it says genuine leather case, Apple iPhone red, blah blah blah, handcrafted in Turkey, there we are, you can see it better there. Mapi, world's finest premium leather. Just put this back in the box for you guys to see. Sorry, I was taking that out off camera then. Here's the red leather case, and you also get, which is really nice, this Mapi embossed microfiber pouch, which, there you go, you can put anything you like in there, and I use that because it's microfiber to clean your screen. So let's move this out of the way and get onto the case itself. As you can see, for the type of case that it is actually remarkably slim. Let's just take this out of here. I put that in here just to keep the mould of it because it is leather, and when I wasn't using it, you could see it in there. It's got this little leaflet. It tells you, oh that's in Russian, sorry, our goods have been manufactured, blah blah blah. If you want to read that, there's a bit of information there. But that's not what you're here for. You're here for the case itself, and if you haven't seen already, it says genuine leather, and as I was just about to say, was for the type of case it is, as you can see, it is actually remarkably slim. Let's get this macroed up a bit for you guys. So with these type of cases, I'm not going to do the usual show you around the case and put the iPhone in. I think it's best probably with this one to put the iPhone in first and then take you on the tour of the case, so you can just see how everything fits a bit better. Push it in, just change the view up a bit so it would be a bit better for you. My goodness, get the words out. So we just tuck the flap in underneath here and get to it without being twerpo. There we go. And that's how it finishes. Now, I don't know about this bit here, whether it's supposed to finish in here, because I can't get it today, but I have got it to seal off there, so I'm not sure whether it's supposed to just sort of remain, if I zoom out a bit, remain like that, or in fact it is actually supposed to stick out. I'm not sure, but either way I have got it to stay there, but I wouldn't know. But you can see, if we'll just start down here actually for the ports, as you can see if I zoom in, sorry, there we are, getting this all wrong for you, I apologise. There we go, if we zoom in a bit, here we are. You can see you've got your headphone jack perfectly accessible there, the lightning port perfectly accessible there, and as you can see here you've got two little holes over the speakers. Now personally I haven't had any trouble with muffled sort of people hearing me or likewise or playing back through the speaker. Haven't had any problems with that. And then on the front you've got the absolute perfect cutout of the home button. There we go, just let me make this a little bit darker. There we go, you guys can see things a little better there. If I make it a little darker for you, and if we move around to the top, which I'll put upside down and do the same, absolutely, sorry, get my thumb out of the way for goodness sake, you can see you've got an absolutely perfect cutout there. What I do want to say is, if you have noticed here, which I absolutely love, I mean obviously the red and the white, I think the colour goes absolutely fantastically, it's better this way actually for this purpose. You can see here the white is actually is what I meant to say, actually exposed, and I really like that idea. Instead of coming straight up to the screen itself, it just looks nicer. And some of you guys, if you watch my videos, you understand about lay on the table design, which for those of you who don't know basically means case makers usually cover these parts here, so when you put your iPhone onto the table you don't get any scratches. Now they've come up with a sort of, have never seen this on a case before, rather interesting and ingenious idea, I think, of combating that. As you can see now, these bits at the end here are actually raised, so if you put it down on the table, and if I show you, if I say put it on down my hand, you can see it never actually touches the table, the front pieces. It's only the, the side pieces, it's only these front and bottom pieces that do, which is very exciting, and I think I like those being exposed and that being raised. It really does add to the nice effect of the red and white, which I think is really, really nice. So if we move on to the buttons at the side here, you've got your mute switch or ringer off, ringer on switch, very easily accessible, and these two little well, I don't know what you call them, indentations for the volume. If I just put this on here, and you can see the small one, -1 is very easy to, there we go, do. And the top one is not as easy as the -1, but it still is, I mean, it's still perfectly, as you can see, perfectly done. It's just not as easy as the bottom one. And here we are on the front. You can see the sleep wake button. It comes right up to the leather, but as you can see, probably, can you not see? How is that not reflecting? It is coming on and off. And as you can see on the back here, if we look at the camera cutout and the flash, absolutely, you know, with that sort of bigger cutout, I've had absolutely zero problems with flashback, etc. So here we come to the sort of uniqueness of this bit of the case. As you can see here, it's got 3 little slots. Basically, they're for any sort of cards and cash. And if that's your sort of thing, that's really, really going to be useful for you. I haven't got a card with me, I should have thought that, but I'll just use the card that came with, and I can't get it in because it's a terrible card, but it does go all the way down. It does fit a credit card. It's absolutely perfect. I have tried it. I've tried my Starbucks card, and it works perfectly. There we go. Let me fold it in half, put it in the bottom one so you guys can see properly. I really should have been more prepared. I apologise. And it fits. There we are. You can see fits perfectly, very snugly. And you've also got Mapi on the bottom there, and you can see the stitching is done very, very nicely. I've pretty much gone through the positives and negatives as I've told you around the case, so I'm not going to bore you with all those again. In terms of scratch protection, I think you're absolutely going to be fine with this. It's not going to be a problem with this case. In terms of shock and drop protection, it's on the minimal side as this case is so thin. Overall, I think it's a really nice, high quality, genuine leather case. It's slim, it looks great, it's pretty protective, and if it's useful to you with all these credit card slots, you know, you've got that on the back as well. So if you are interested, definitely something to look into. You can get the Tion case from mapicases.com and Amazon. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment or send me a message. I do indeed read every single one, and your support means the absolute world to me, and I'm really grateful, so thank you very much. Take care, have a great day, please subscribe, comment, rate, and I will see you guys in the next video.